conflict so challenging to deal with? And why do some good people turn into nightmares in the face of conflict? The most common way to deal with conflict is to avoid it. Some people walk away, get really upset, wind themselves up, and attack. And others just get sick or go on stress leave. It's amazing what people will do in order to avoid conflict and the emotional stress that comes with it. Denial is not a river in Egypt. Denial is one of the most common problems when it comes to resolving conflict. When confronted with a tense or difficult conflict, too many people smooth it over, bury their head in the sand, and the conflict goes on for another 1, 2, or 3 weeks, months, even years in some cases. Conflict. Even the word means warfare, and it's very common for people to see anything less than that as not a conflict at all. Most conflict actually starts out as small upsets and builds and grows into a full-scale battle. Conflict exists when one person needs something from another, and that need is not being met. In order to resolve conflict, there are several steps that need to be taken. The first step is for the person to express what it is that they need. The second step is to find out if that need can or cannot be met. If it can, then we have a resolution. Hooray! If the need cannot be met, we negotiate to resolve the conflict, or we move into the management of conflict. The biggest problem is that most people go straight from having an unmet need into the management of conflict, skipping step 1 and step 2 because they're afraid of disappointment and don't talk to the people who can actually do something about it. That's not pretty. In fact, it gets quite ugly. So here's what the management of conflict looks like when you completely skip the first and second steps. Sulking, withdrawing, getting sick, the silent treatment, backstabbing, gossiping, shouting, blocking, being aggressive, and getting angry. If we can just take that first step and express the unmet need, we can eliminate a lot of stress and worry, because we will find out if it can be met or not, negotiate a compromise if it can't, and then the problem is over before it even begins.